Hey everyone, Duane here with your Minute Message for the week. This is where I take about 3 minutes or so to share some thoughts that I hope will be helpful to you in relating to Jesus and to life. Because as I say each week, I've discovered that following Jesus will not only make your life better, but it will also make you better at life. I expect you'll discover that too. What is love? What does it really look like? Those are great questions that we should all discover the answer to. We all want to be loved and to love. Many people search for love. Is there really such a thing as love at first sight? Well, early in our marriage, my dear mother-in-law asked me a question taken from the New Testament letter we know as Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 25. The Apostle Paul wrote, "Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church. He gave up his life for her." She asked me, "Do you love Lisa as Christ loved the church?" I quickly answered, "Of course I do." Over the years, I've discovered that at the time, I didn't really understand the question, much less the answer. The best thing you can do for yourself is to learn to truly love others. So what is love? In another letter written by the Apostle Paul we know as 1 Corinthians, Paul explains the definition of love in beautiful ways. Let me read just 3 of those verses to you. Starting with verse 4. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way, is not irritable, and it keeps no record of being wronged. It does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up. Love never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance. That's the way true love behaves. That's how love acts. We can each live a lifetime learning to love that way. It's important to know that's the way Jesus wants to love others through us. So often my definition of love, and possibly your definition of love, has to do with what I got out of the relationship, how they made me feel, what they did for me. That's love of self, not love of someone else. True love is first about the other person, not about us and what we get out of it. Too few discover this truth. That's why far too many never experience true love. True love is also learned and grows over time. It's learned through time, through the tough times, through forgiving each other for wrongs and keeping no record of them. Love endures the failures of others. Love puts up with the flaws of the other person because we want them to put up with ours. True love grows where self gives way to sacrifice. Is there such a thing as love at first sight? There's certainly attraction at first sight, but if we really understand what love is, it grows, deepens, and gets richer over time as we do life together. Real love isn't found at first sight. It's formed by putting others first. When love becomes selfless, life becomes richer, just like verse 7 of what Paul wrote to the followers of Jesus in the city of Corinth. Love never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance. That's what true love looks like. If we really want to experience true love, we put the other person and their needs above our own. We put them first. When we discover how to truly love others, we discover lifelong benefits for ourselves, because the best thing you can do for yourself is to learn to truly love others like Jesus, patient, selfless, and built to last. Thank you for watching today. Until next time, I pray you have a very blessed week.